What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Loud Spot. I'm your host, Sebastian, hanging out with my co-host, Southern Flame Don McIntyre. I am hanging out with Lisa and Evan from Cold Kingdom. Here we go.
Oh, no! Oh, boy! Ah, here it comes! The motherfucking Loud Spot!
All right, before I do get this show started, I want to remind everyone to please subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that notification bell. You can check us out on all podcasting platforms, and that's all I got. There's the show. Goodbye. Just kidding. All right, Cold Kingdom, what's up? Hey, did you notice I said Elisa right? I said it right, but I had to look at my paper
Nailed it.
I'm so nervous about that for some reason. She said that, I'm like, shit, I'm totally going to fuck it up.
Gave him a complex.
You did. You kind of did.
His dad still doesn't pronounce it. Right?
We're married, and my dad still cannot pronounce the name.
He calls
That's the best thing about father-in-laws, though, right? Because they don't have to.
They get a pass.
They don't have
They
to.
get a pass.
and he's just the best. So, like, yeah, I don't.
He literally just says.
He calls
E.
me E.
He goes E.
I love it.
Because he's crazy to mess it up. So, Cold Kingdom, you guys have been around. I know the band originally formed in 2014, right? So it's been about, is that okay? Because sometimes you read things online and they're not true.
Mhm.
They're like, well, we just started like last week, dude. What are you talking about?
I mean, it's kind of weird because originally it wasn't supposed to be a band. You know, I started in 2013. In my mind, it was like, okay, we're gonna record some songs and whatever, and then it ended up being, after I was done with our producer, he kind of wanted to be like, well, I got these other people that kind of want to like be part of this. And then we did open auditions, and then in 2014 we established Cold Kingdom as a full band. Honestly, I was just thinking like do like guest vocal stuff, and we just do some studio things and whatever. But it became a full band in 2014.
You know what?
Nice.
I hear that so often with bands. Like, it wasn't really supposed to be a band. We were just kind of having fun. But then when you start making good music, all of a sudden you have a little fan base, and they're like, well, fuck yeah, let's make it a band now all of a sudden, right? And that, but that happens all the time with bands. It's like, it was just a little side project thing or whatever. So good for you guys. And you guys have huge amounts of listeners, man. I mean,
Right.
Congratulations on that too. Don, do you have something to say?
Absolutely. No, I was agreeing. That's right. Absolutely.
Yeah, we've been very fortunate and had, pretty much, I mean, there's a lot of bands that go through like a lot of haters, and we've been very fortunate to not have any of that. And like, it's been a very good process, from start to finish for this. Like, when we first started this band, it was, honestly, I wasn't even a performer, and I got out on stage and like kind of learned the ropes a little bit. And then we had a guitar player join, Zach Boyd, who was in the band for a while, and he kind of like, when he got out on stage, everyone else everyone else was just like, oh fuck, we gotta step it up now.
Well, if you've ever seen
Yes.
Kingdom live, Cold Kingdom, we are this energetic, like a stupid amount of energy on stage, and that's what Zach Boyd brought to the freaking game.
That is so cool. I'm gonna tell you something. I gotta say this story now, right? There was a band I was in a long time ago, okay? And they would sit there and they would just play their music, and they wanted me to come scream for them. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'll do that. I like being on stage. So I get on stage and I'm just like screaming, and the guitar player had long hair and he's looking down at his guitar playing, standing there. And I just start going underneath him like this. I start screaming in his face. Next, he's moving around. Next, the bass player is moving around. And it's like, you need someone to, because you can be an awesome band, but without the stage presence, without the energy, you go farther. You don't go as you go. Well, I don't know what I'm trying to say. You gotta
have the presence. You have to have the presence.
Yeah.
And that's when you found your tribe, is when you have those people around you that elevate you and make you want to do better and thrive more. So that's awesome.
Yeah, and so like Zach Boyd, they're the older guitar player.
Still a very good friend. Yeah.
Yeah, he's amazing, and like that's what he brought to the band, and like So for me, I came in a little later in the game. I'm not the
Mhm.
original singer of Cold Kingdom, but
2018, right?
yeah, yep.
Boom,
And
research.
since,
What's up? What's up?
you know,
Look at you go.
but Cold
Doing your
Kingdom
homework.
is one of my favorite like local bands. I was in another uh Minneapolis-based band before I joined Cold Kingdom, and when they
Mhm.
came out on the scene, I was like, shit, like this is exactly what I want to be doing. So when
Yeah.
it came to be my turn, when they asked me a few times
Mhm.
to be their singer, like it was just like, wow, yep, this is like I couldn't even believe it.
How exciting! How exciting was that to see a band? Now, were you guys married beforehand, or did you meet them through the band, or how?
We met like we knew of each other before,
Uh-huh.
but we met through the band. We actually were both married before,
Oh
and
wow!
unfortunately we both went through divorces, but like really
Mhm.
like we connected through this band, and um
Hey,
no,
destiny.
That's so cool. So Evan, you pretty much started Cold King. Was it like kind of your project that you put together from the beginning?
Yeah, it was I gave my producer, now our producer, basically probably 5
Everything is hers now, dude. It's not yours. It's hers.
our producer. Yeah, no, I gave him probably 5
okay, but hold on, he
songs.
was my producer too in my other
Okay.
Oh, if I can give a shout out to Ian Combs really quick.
yeah,
Combs,
Ian Combs is the
if
fucking
you
bomb.
are anywhere in the Midwest or even in the fucking country, like you gotta
He's
go to Ian
amazing.
Combs because he will make your music sound better than half the fucking shit that's put on the radio right now. I'm just telling you. And for like the most reasonable price that
Yeah.
you'll ever hear. But I'm just saying,
And he's a cool dude.
I've known this guy
That's
forever,
good.
and he was like, "Oh, it's time to start making music, right?" Like I had just quit a band like a year previous, and he was just like, "Yeah, let's do something." And so I sent him 5 songs. We picked "Let It Burn" and "Resolution."
Uh-huh.
Were the 2 songs we were gonna do as the first Cold Kingdom songs. You know, we decided
Right.
the band name later, and then kind of through kind of like a demoing process found people that we wanted to have on the song, and then at the end of those 2 songs it was like, well, I've also got these other demos. It kind of became like, oh, that's the first album, and then oh, it's like, okay, we're a band now, we're gonna start playing live. Okay, we got out on stage and I was just like a robot. I was just like, okay, I am the guitar player
Dude,
in the
people
band.
don't realize it does take talent to play your instrument and rock out on stage, even as a vocalist, because you
It's
don't want to wear yourself out, right?
it's a lot of hard work, man.
Lisa, have you ever been on stage singing and it's like the second song's done, you got like however many more songs to do, and you're like, fuck, I'm ready winded. Like I don't know if I could.
Yeah.
Has it ever happened to you, or do you pace yourself?
I mean, not just winded, but like puking. So
Exhausted.
let me tell you, we move around a lot on stage. We get overheated. Like we normally bring fans, like
Hmm.
fans with us,
Mm-hmm.
because a bit cooler on stage. Well, it was like what, like a month ago, 2 months
It was
ago.
about a month ago, yeah.
Like a month ago, we
played in
played it. We
Omaha.
played this sold out show in Omaha, Nebraska, and it was awesome. It was amazing. It was fun. It was great. We get like almost like it's halfway through our set. We're playing one of the songs, like or one of the band's like biggest songs, "Let It Burn." It was before my
Mhm.
time, but we still play it. And we're up there, we're going, and all of a sudden I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna puke. Like I am overheated. I am gonna puke.
Oh.
So we're going, and we get to the break in the song, maybe a little before it, to be honest. And
Mhm.
the vocal break in the song, and I just put my mic down. I run off stage really quick, and I'm
Ah.
in the wastebasket, and I didn't make it quite in time to sing the last chorus, but I ran back on stage and was that like like 5 or 6 more songs,
Well, yeah,
something
so
like that.
from
It was insane.
Evan, were you like, where'd she go? What's going on here?
He knew.
I knew.
You okay.
I saw
That's
her
dedication,
run
though.
off stage. Like, I know her well enough. I saw her run off stage, and I was like, she's good. And I was like, not blaming her at all, because like
It was
you get
so
up there,
hot. It was so hot.
no fans whatsoever. You got these fucking can lights on you,
And then we're jumping around
Yeah.
like idiots. Like we're jumping around like freaking like idiots.
Getting the crowd going. You're getting the crowd going, though. Go ahead, Don.
Oh, they were
into it.
That was the best part.
They were moshing.
Dude,
Moshing.
if you move around, the audience doesn't even need to know your music, because you're bringing that energy right out there. You're just spewing that shit and getting the crowd going. That's so.
Like, they had no idea.
I guarantee it was a sold out crowd.
It was sold out. Yeah, it was. Sold
I
out.
will tell you, I don't think 3% of that crowd knew who we were. And so we got out there and like we started playing those songs, and people were fucking throwing down.
They moshed. Like I've never seen anyone mosh to anything I've been a part of. Like,
here's the thing,
from
like
stage perspective.
We got to the part where you ran off stage, and I was up on our stage box in the front, and I go look over to Jason, and I give him a shrug, like, this is happening.
Go!
To finish the song. And so we finished the song, and the crowd was just still going like, yeah, like we don't care.
Yeah. And then I ran out like towards the end of the very end of the song. I missed the last chorus, but I ran out. I was like, I figured you guys had this, and they were like all like
they were like, we don't know what that means.
It is so surreal to
puking for like a minute, but
it is so surreal to feed off of each other's energy, off of each other as the band, but also off the crowd.
oh,
And it's a mutual feeding off of that. So yeah, that's amazing.
and we have the best fans.
Well, and
Like-
for that specific show, like it was the day after Taylor Hawkins passed away, so we actually ended up doing Times Like These, which is a cover that we have a music video for online on YouTube.
Right.
And we have a cover of Times Like These that we played that night, and we played it at the very end of our set, and to hear the crowd singing back on that last chorus was just so
Yeah.
That's so cool, man. That's
Wow.
Well, the last chorus is a double chorus, and we, I sing it like up here, and then
Mhm.
on the last part of it, I just drop down. So during that part, I just gave the mic to the crowd, and like, man, full body chills. Like I can't
dude.
pumps to like Timbuktu. It was amazing.
And that's what being in a band's all about. It's moments like that really make you like love being in a band, and that's also very successful. I want to play your newest. I think this is your newest music video, right? It's called Criminal.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Okay, all right. Let's jam this song right now. Here we go with Cold Kingdom and their song Criminal. Here we go. Let's play it. All right.
Better listen, I'm not getting through to you. It's
shakalaka.
Wow.
Let me-
So Sebastian told me that Danny Case was on here from Ashes to New, and this was the first time me seeing the video. They always blow me away. That was a fantastic song, fantastic video. So, have you guys toured with From Ashes to New yet?
No, we've tried to line things up, but like they've been so busy with stuff that they
They have.
It's just like we tried to slip in on kind of like one-off dates, and it just hasn't.
Just try to get in there a little bit.
Someday we'll have to do that though.
Yeah,
That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be
And Chris was
epic.
great. He really did some really great work on this whole project. So
That was fantastic.
How was it working with them? And did you guys co-write the song together? How did that come about? Or how did you guys come up with the lyrics and all that good stuff?
Mhm.
I mean, it was all written. So he's the brainchild of this. I mean, I do lyrical work and stuff. Brainchild? Is that?
Yeah, that works.
Hey.
That works.
I always
That
think
works.
that's such a weird word. Yeah,
He's the one that wrote this song.
The mastermind.
But yeah, it kind of came to fruition through our management, and we never actually even met Danny
yeah, it is funny.
in person or anything.
Oh wow.
It's so funny because like in COVID era, it's just kind of like, well, we're not going to meet you.
Everything was done
you know,
remote.
we literally had this song written a year and a half before we recorded it.
Yep.
And
Wow.
then ended up at the end of the day being like, well, this is going to be the first single. We're going to use our management to find a guest vocal on this because they thought that it was a song that was very open to having like a guest vocal on. You could do a back and forth on it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Lyric wise.
Was your previous singer, was it a male or a female?
It was a female.
Female.
Okay. So coming in now, was her writing style? I guess this is a better question. I guess Evan, do you write a lot of the lyrics for the band?
I would say it's about 50-50.
Okay, and Elisa, is your lyrical style quite different than the original singer?
Yeah, I think so. And even like our lyrical styles are a bit different. But it works. I mean,
Yeah, it's good to have kind of like it, honestly. I don't know if I would listen to Cold Kingdom if I was the only one writing.
Yeah.
So,
Me
like,
either.
you know,
Kidding.
each songwriter kind of has their own thing that
Yeah.
they kind of like get stuck into.
Yeah, for sure.
If you listen to a certain band to where like there's only one person doing everything, like it kind of gets old, and so I welcome having like
it's nice to have a lot of different perspectives and just like different styles when it comes to that. Like instrumentally, all of it is very, because that's all him, the instrumental parts, to begin with at least.
But the vocals
vocals are very up,
most
like.
important.
Okay, because I'm a dad, I'm gonna ask this question. It's like the worst question I've ever asked in my life. Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys this question.
Oh, hold on, let me drink.
Okay, yeah, take a drink first.
Cheers.
Okay?
Hold up. Yeah, me too.
So when the movie Frozen came out,
I love Frozen. Okay.
did anyone ever say Cold Kingdom? Because like once I heard the band name Cold Kingdom, it immediately reminded me of Frozen. Because I got two daughters, right? that watched it. Does that never happen at all? Like, am I the only one that thought that?
I will say
I was thinking "Let It Go"
So-
a few times.
You guys can cover Let It Go. Cover
Let
Rock
It
Let It Go.
you know what? Like, I work at a brewery as well. I'm a brewer, and my boss will every single time he walks past, he'll be like, "So when's Chili Mountain playing the next? When's Ice Fortress playing their next show?"
I'm not the only one. See, I'm not the only one. That was such a dad question. I had to ask that.
I love that.
That's awesome.
You guys are playing on some radio stations as well. I saw. No, when I saw Lebanon, is that Lebanon, Tennessee?
I don't know exactly which state it is. I just thought it was very fascinating.
Well, there's a lot. Well, it's not the country, right? It's not the country of Lebanon. I don't think.
No, it wasn't actual Lebanon. I don't know. I don't know what
There's a Lebanon, Tennessee, I do believe, and then I saw there's a radio station in Tulsa.
Yeah.
And I live in Oklahoma City. I didn't see Oklahoma City on there, so I'm kind of disappointed. So how do you guys get put on? He smiles. I'm like, I'm disappointed. He's like, aha, bitch. That's what you get.
I'm sitting over here
God.
thinking, oh, you're always finding.
Yeah, PSA.
And
to
PSA,
Oklahoma City.
reach out to your local radio station
Yeah.
to request Cold Kingdom. Thank you.
Absolutely.
How do you guys get put on the radar? I saw there was several of them throughout the United States that played you guys. Is that something that the fans wanted you to be played on? Is that how you got on there?
It's a very complicated thing. There's
He's
this
like, I don't know. We got a management team does all that shit for us, dude. Ask them.
We have a management team, but it is also fans like
Yeah.
requesting, and like that's a huge
I
part of
would
it.
say it's about 70% like people going like, hey, dude, check out this band to someone who works at a radio station. You know,
Well,
like
the production sounds great. I mean, shit, dude. I mean, you got 102-something thousand monthly listeners. It's like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like on Spotify. Have you guys been on Octane at all yet? Like Octane Test Drive or any love from them?
We've submitted, but they don't like it.
We've
So harass them.
we've pushed
Yeah.
quite a bit.
Everyone harass Octane right now.
Come
It's-
on, love you.
It's been about a 7-year push to get Octane to play our songs.
Octane and Touch
Even
tunes.
one time. So if anyone's listening and wants to push Octane, like we welcome it, because honestly,
That'd be
like
amazing.
that's honestly when we're doing our radio campaign goals. It's hey, Octane, play us one time. You know,
Hashtag on Twitter.
that's
By the
That's-
way, guys,
that's
that
right.
is a great tip to have is fans. Call in your local radio stations. Let them know your bands that you like. That's word of mouth goes a long way. That gets lost so much nowadays because everything is digitalized. However, you can still submit emails. You can still make those phone calls and reach out and let your voice be heard. That's how these bands come up. They're talented. They need the exposure. They deserve it. So
well,
do
and
your
yeah.
job. Get
I'm
on it.
getting a tornado warning right now. Like,
Oh shit.
Oh, you guys are?
Oh, wow.
That
yeah,
was
like
me.
our sirens are going off right
Oh,
now.
I hate those sirens.
Oh, man.
So where's the Octane?
It's great for a live show. It's great. If
We're
the
not in
tornado
our
takes you guys away, I'm okay with it. Just don't get hurt.
Yeah, don't
Wow.
get hurt if you need to get somewhere safe. Go ahead.
You guys got to go. Do you guys got to go? Is it dangerous?
There's like we're like there's lightning. It got really dark. There's lightning going on, and then all of a sudden the tornado sirens are going off. So
Let's just. Why don't you guys get to your safe place?
Yeah,
Why don't you guys
go
get
get
to your
safe, baby.
safe place in your house?
we're okay.
Oh,
We're
right.
good. We're good.
You guys are good.
We're good.
Yeah.
You say that.
I don't see any funnels, so we're good.
I'm not going to be the reason why you guys get blown away by a tornado. Everyone's going to hate
Yeah.
me.
I do
No.
not see any-
Listen to our next song that we're releasing on Friday. It's gonna blow you away.
We're gonna let's wrap this up real quick, anyways, because we only got a few minutes left for the show. Let's wrap it up. Are you guys going on tour anytime soon?
We're going down to Florida.
Yeah. So we've got
It's not like a full ass tour or anything, but we have a couple of shows.
we are playing Welcome to Rockville. So we're playing Welcome to Rockville.
Wow. Congratulations.
The pre-party.
The pre-party. We're going to
Hey.
Steel Panther on Wednesday, the 18th. That is our Welcome to Rockville moment. Is we are going down to Daytona, Florida. We'll be there.
Who'd you say you're playing with?
Steel Panther.
And
Oh, that 80s glam metal band.
Oh yeah.
I love that band.
We do Mile of Music in Appleton, Wisconsin. We're going to play Moon
Cool.
Dance Jam up in Walker, Minnesota.
with Brett Michaels.
We're gonna with Brett Michaels. We're gonna be
Wow.
all over the Midwest. We're gonna be doing a ton of shows around the region for us. And Akron, Ohio on Friday,
Cool.
the 18th,
20th.
19th, 20,
Yeah,
21.
so we'll be in Akron,
20th,
Ohio on the 20th. So that's what we got coming up, and then
Yeah, a little bit of a busy schedule there. What's the new
Yeah,
release
you
that's
guys
coming
are
out on
busy.
Friday? What's the new
Oh,
release called?
It's called Agony, and it's a real fucking.
I think it's one
It's
of
a
my
banger.
one of
so
my favorite songs we've ever released. So I'm really excited to put it out there.
It's an aggressive, fun tune.
It's just kind of it's gonna be fun. We're gonna put the song out on Friday. We're gonna put the music video out the following Friday as well.
But no, we haven't told anyone that though. We haven't said that. So
You just did.
Oh,
You just said it. You just did say it.
exclusive.
Hey,
Video.
Exclusive deets.
hey, look at that. I feel so special.
And
I
our
feel like Elsa.
stopped, so we're good. We're safe.
Okay, good.
Great.
Good.
That was
Good,
making
good,
me
good.
nervous for you
Dude,
guys.
I mean, I live in Oklahoma
too.
City, so I'm used to that stuff. And Don's out in Alabama, so we know all about that horrible.
Absolutely.
Horrible weather.
That's why I was nervous for you guys.
No,
Yep.
we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Good.
Your website is coldkingdom.com. I believe that's what it is. And you guys, I'm sure you guys have merch on there. And I saw on your website, you can actually watch the music video we just played tonight. Your website's up to date. Fantastic. You guys want to talk? You guys have anything else you want to say before we get off of here?
If you want to find us anywhere on social media, just go to coldkingdom.com. We got all the links on there. And our new music video coming out, Agony, next Friday. And the single is going to be on all
This Friday.
this Friday.
This Friday.
This Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, music video next Friday. Everything else
This Friday is the
Friday.
new.
If you want to stream it on Spotify or YouTube Music or Apple Music, whatever you want to stream it on, it's going to be.
I'm gonna try to be the first one, if I remember. If I don't have a busy schedule, I'm gonna try to be the first one to do a reaction video to it. So please let me do that. That'd be so fun for me to do. I also want to give a shout out to Kelly Walsh right now for having you guys come on the show. I just started
Thank
working
you.
with her, and so far, so good. Keep the bands coming, Kelly. We had a great time. Hey, if you guys don't mind, stay right there after the outro song plays, please, unless the sirens go off again.
Right.
That's all the time we got. And Dawn, thanks for coming on tonight.
Thank
Please
you.
remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you're still watching, please go to your iPhone or Android and download our app on the mobile app store. Just type in the Loud Spot. It'll pop right up. Catch all our episodes and blah, 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 blah. Who gives a shit? Okay, that's all the time we got, guys. Please stay right there. Peace out. Rock on.
Much
And
love.
much love. There we go.
This is the Loud Spot outro by nothing short of tragic. Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the Loud Spot with Sebastian? Yes. Does nothing short of tragic have us back again? Yes. Does everything that's good really have to end? Yes. A pimp host has a pimp show, so to get more episodes, make an order, this is over.
Thanks for watching our videos. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button on our YouTube channel.
Don't forget to subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/theloudspot.
We also have an app you can download on iOS and Android. Please check it out. Peace out. Rock on. And much love.